dealing with.
Also, we are talking about keeping burglars from getting in your home. Changing just a couple screws on your front door frame can make all the difference. The trick police are sharing that will only cost you $1. Hey, happy Wednesday, May 17th. We'd like to welcome Lacey Evans.
Yay!
Lacey, you're filling in for Chris, who's on paternity leave.
Yes.
You've done this before here.
I have. It's been a while, so getting up early was difficult.
Lots of coffee.
Lots of coffee for sure. And yeah, we're all very happy for Chris, of course, with his new baby.
Absolutely. So we'll talk more about traffic in just a little bit. But first, I have to show you one of the stories that's trending this morning.
Oh,
this is called the man romper. Rod, what do you think? Would you wear that?
You mean the clothing? What is that, a one piece? What is that?
Exactly, it's like a onesie. You know what? Okay, this is what Ashley and I were laughing about because they call it
I can't even say.
No, you can't.
A romp him.
Romp him.
Romp him. Instead of romper, get it? Romp him?
Romp
yeah.
him. Which is, I'm sure
as
most
you would
guys
say,
like.
raunchy.
Yeah, kind of cute though. Just a bit. We will tell you about a group of students who designed this and also about their Kickstarter, how much it's raised so far. So guys like the romp him.
I'm not giving money to a Kickstarter campaign for the, what'd you call it, the romper?
Romp him.
The romp him.
Yeah.
Okay, leave me out. Here we go. We've got some rain on the radar, but you know what? We are trying, and may I add the word desperately trying, to dry out this morning. We're at 47. You can see how low the cloud deck is. There is some raindrop on the lens from atop the Wells Fargo building. Over downtown, it's really light. It's almost misty stuff right now. So at the bus stop we go. Still some light showers around the 8 o'clock hour, about 50 degrees. This storm system is moving away from us, and really by noon, although the shower chance will not be zero, we really should be mainly dry. And then eventually becoming partly cloudy this afternoon, about 62 when the kids get out of school at 3 o'clock. I'm happy to have, you know, at least 2 pieces of clothing on, Lacey. Over to you.
Thank you, Rod. Yeah, things are starting to slow down out there. Let's take a look at I-5 southbound. That has really picked up. Now it's about 16 minutes from SR 500 down to I-84. Things still look good on Highway 26, just about 5 minutes from 217 to the tunnel. But things are slowing down on I-84 as well. It's going to take you about 7 minutes from Gateway into I-5. Here's a look at I-5 southbound. It's really slow from Mill Plain. It eases a little bit, but it's slow once you hit the interstate bridge. Here's a look at I-84, slow from the Gateway area into the Hollywood District. And here's a look at Highway 26, still pretty good from Sylvan all the way to the tunnel.
Lacey, thank you. New this morning, 4 people got hurt in a head-on crash in Hillsboro. This happened last night near Southwest Farmington and River Road. Police say a man in a pickup crashed into a van driven by a 16-year-old girl. They think the pickup driver was under the influence. He was taken to the hospital. The teenage driver was airlifted to the hospital with serious injuries. 2 other passengers in the van, the girl's dad and another teen, also went to the hospital, but they should be okay.
Also this morning, Portland homicide detectives are trying to figure out who killed a man in the Lentz neighborhood after a fight. KGW's Rachel Raffinelli is live near Holgate and 99th Avenue in Southeast with an update for us. Rachel.
Brenda, in the last 15 minutes or so, police have packed up. They've left the scene, so 99th Avenue has since reopened. Police were really focused on this yellow apartment building. That's where they found a man's body on the landing last night. They say the man who died was in his 20s to 40s, and they don't yet have his name. This whole thing started just after 8:30 last night. Police heard someone was hurt after a fight. They got here and found this man with what they call traumatic injuries. He was dead. At this point, police say the person who killed him is still on the loose. So they're asking you to be really alert, but say it's possible these people knew each other.
Generally speaking, more times than not, when you have a homicide or a fight that leads to a death, it's people that know each other, especially when someone is not here telling us, here's exactly what happened.
So still a lot of questions this morning. Police don't even know where the man is from and what exactly happened last night. They are looking for tips. So if you live around this area, heard anything last night, think you saw anything, please give Portland Police a call right away. Back to you.
Rachel, thank you very much. This is sad. The victim of a random attack last week in Old Town has died. Jacob Schroyer was stabbed last Monday outside the Pacific Tower Apartments. Police charged 33-year-old Michael Williams in this crime. Police say the two did not even know each other.
Violent storms move through the Midwest, really just destroying everything in their path. A tornado killed one person in a rural town in Oklahoma. More than a dozen other people are hurt this morning. That tornado destroyed a number of homes last night, and classes are canceled today in Elk City. That's one of the hardest hit areas. A tornado killed another person in Wisconsin yesterday. 24 people were hurt when the tornado tore through this mobile home park in Barron County. The people living there will start cleaning up today. And that wild weather also caused this to happen in Oklahoma. A driver in a black truck loses control and slides right into the median. It sent mud flying everywhere. So here's the video again, but slowed down. You can see how close the truck came to crashing into oncoming traffic. The guardrail blocked the truck just in time and stopped a major accident.
President Trump will travel to Connecticut today. He's expected to deliver a commencement speech at the U.S. Coast Guard Academy. A lot of people plan to watch to see whether he will talk about a memo from fired FBI Director James Comey. NBC News says Comey wrote in that memo that the president asked him to drop the Russia investigation into former National Security Advisor Mike Flynn. Lawmakers now want to subpoena that memo. Coming up at 6:30 this morning, Meet the Press moderator Chuck Todd weighs in on this when he thinks key Republicans will start to distance themselves from President Trump.
The transgender soldier who leaked thousands of classified documents to WikiLeaks will be released today. Private Chelsea Manning was sentenced to 35 years in prison in 2013. Manning spent the past 7 years behind bars. During that time, Manning received hormone treatments and now identifies as a woman. Former President Barack Obama granted her clemency in his final days in office. She'll remain on active duty while her case is appealed. She will not be paid.
It is 6:07 now. You asked for it, and all this week we are bringing you more hidden gems in Oregon.
Outdoor reporter Grant McComey put together 5 places to visit this summer. You may remember the first one that we did the last time we did a hidden gems feature. We showed you these rail riders in Joseph. So popular in eastern Oregon that the owner decided to do the same thing in Tillamook County. The ride starts in Bay City and it goes about 14 miles on the railroad tracks. You cross over rivers, you get a really unique view of Dairyland in Tillamook County. It's a pretty easy ride, great for the whole family. It'll cost you $22 for adults and kids 12 and older. If your kids are under 12, it'll cost $10. The 2017 season starts this Saturday. It's open Thursday through Monday through October. That's a lot of information. Hopefully it's on our website.
That's a lot. That's a lot to read.
A lot to remember.
All right, we just need some good weather for something like that, Rod.
Looks like fun, but Dairyland can be a little,
stinky.
Yeah, it can be.
Nose plugs not provided.
Good weather's coming. It's going to be a slow pull out of the rotten stuff today and then into the nice stuff. Really hitting hard that you are aware of how much snow has fallen up over the Cascades. If you're traveling up that way today, you will want to have your full winter gear with you. Now, by this afternoon, temperatures at pass level will be warming and we'll see improving conditions. But 6 o'clock this morning, still 32 degrees at Government Camp. ODOT getting the roadway opened up. That was completely snow covered overnight. They had 12 inches at Government Camp. 28 fell up at Timberline. Just amazing stuff. Likely snow showers continuing this morning, but Government Camp warms during the day to 44. That'll change that into rain. West winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. The snow level actually rises today to 5,000 feet. But more snow will be accumulating at Timberline Lodge, where the high will only be around freezing. Well, I mentioned we're trying to pull out of the storm system, which the meat of it is now off to our east. We have just some traceable amounts of rain from I-5 back to the west, including the coast. You folks are about ready to shut off your rain chance completely. And then we have this band of rain that's mainly now, in terms of anything steady, pushing its way up into the Cascade foothills. And the purple color is the snow still falling up over the high country. So it's a bit of a spotty showers or misty areas over the metro area this morning. The roadways are still wet, of course, from all the rain that we have had. 47 is our temperature. Probably still cloudy or mostly cloudy at noon, but primarily dry and then becoming partly cloudy and 65 later today, which would be the warmest day in about a week, by the way. All right, early morning temps, these are currents, 48 degrees. Down in Sherwood, it's also 48 degrees in Kaiser this morning. Over at the coast, where it turns out to be a decent, primarily dry day, 49 in Astoria right now, and freezing temperatures early morning out east, where you folks have the ongoing chance of snow showers this morning. But your highs will warm into the 50s. This will change over to rain showers. And then the west side should gradually become partly cloudy. All right, so tonight, completely dry. Tomorrow, we may wake up to a low marine deck. That will go away if we get it, and then it becomes partly sunny to mostly sunny during the day. We warm up to 71, and then the great weather all the way into the mid part of next week. Wow. Just the other day, people were asking me for nice weather. Look what I've done.
You've delivered. Well, it's
actually, that was each day since October. People have been asking me for nice weather.
Understood.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ron.
All right, traffic, Lacey, out of Vancouver. It's that time.
Yes, it is really slow on I-5 southbound, really starting at SR 500 all the way down to the Interstate Bridge. You can see this is the backup. I also want to show you we have a spin out on the I-5 northbound flyover ramp to 217. So as you can see, that is partially blocking the right lane, and the backup is going to start. So again, a lot of heavy traffic on I-5 southbound. Want to show you the red on the map, all of it located in this section of Vancouver. That is more than 20 minutes from SR 500 down to the Fremont Bridge. Brenda?
Okay, thank you very much, Lacey. It is 6:10, 6:11 this morning. Ironically, one of the most common ways that burglars break into your house is through the front door.
And police say there's a really easy, great way to secure your door, and it only costs you $1. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to replace the screws on the striker plate on your door frame. So when you're looking at your door, it's the spot that the deadbolt locks into. That striker plate screws, that's what you're replacing. Most of them come with, standard 3/4 inch screws, but they say a 3-inch stainless steel screw will give you much more protection.
This does is instead of holding the strike plate into the trim wood, it actually holds it into the jack stud in the back of the wall.
You can get 2 of the longer screws for $1 at a hardware store.
So our sister station in North Carolina put all this to the test. They had a martial arts expert kick through the doors with both types of screws. The door's wood frame failed with the shorter screw, but with the longer screw, the guy's foot went through the door, but the frame didn't break.
Well, you'll catch him that way. The police can get him. Well, there are some other cheap ways to protect your home. Let's talk about your windows. There's a product called the Lock It Block It. It'll cost $20 and it helps you keep the windows cracked in the summertime, but it kind of jams the window from opening further, so then burglars cannot push their way in through the window. Now, we put this full story online. You can head to kgw.com to see how all of these products work.